Ecstatic dance is a free-form dance journey. It usually takes about 2.5, 3 hours. You can dance how you wish. You can dance big, you can dance small. If you're super expressive, you can really bring it to the dance floor. If you like to be with yourself and small and private, that is also fine. If you like, you can dance with others, but you can also dance by yourself. As a DJ, I will make a journey for you with fast music and slow music. And we typically will begin with slow music. And then slowly, slowly, slowly you go up and your movement becomes bigger and intenser, and then you go like, wow. And I will bring you down again and you go into yourself. And then again we will go up, and again you will go and maybe we do it 2 times or 3 times. We go with really fast music and try to really release a lot of energy and also create a lot of energy. And you do it together with the other people. Even if you dance alone, you are all together in one room and you will push each other higher and help each other to go deeper. And for me, when people dance, it's my wish you get out of your head and into your body, like you're not thinking so much, but more like really feeling, and that you can follow the impulses of your body without thinking, oh, am I looking good? Am I cool enough? No, just follow what your body is giving you, and maybe it looks silly, but it doesn't matter because everybody is doing this. And I will start the journey with half an hour of exercises. We will go into a meditation so you can really ground and connect with yourself, because it starts with yourself. First you connect with yourself before you connect to others. And then I will introduce some exercises that are sometimes silly or funny, but it will help you to feel more relaxed and more open to engage with other people. And then we start the journey. And at the end, I will bring very slow music to bring you down into a meditative phase where you can actually feel what has been going on these past 2 hours. What did I experience? You can feel and think and meditate, and then in the end we get together in a circle again, and then we go home. So the word ecstatic is a very interesting word. It comes from a Greek word that means beyond the self. So this is outside yourself, beyond yourself. Now we know the word ecstatic, we use it only for happiness. But ecstatic itself is not an emotion, it's a level of emotions. Until 1800, people were using ecstatic also for grief. You could be ecstatic with grief, with sadness, or ecstatic with anger. So ecstatic itself is not an emotion, but a level of emotions. And so you are outside yourself with anger, outside yourself with happiness, or outside yourself with sadness. And I hope we can bring all this to the dance floor. I hope people will create a dance floor that feels safe for the dancers, to when they feel emotions coming up, and that is always possible when you move, that you can express also your sadness, that you will not feel ashamed or feel like, oh shit, I did not reach this ecstatic state. No, ecstatic state is not necessarily happiness. It's the easiest one to get to, ecstatic with happiness, ecstatic with joy. This is easy for most of us because we dance to celebrate. That's our culture at the moment. But let's go back to the ancient way and also dance our sadness, dance our anger, our frustrations, dance everything, and become whole. Right now, ecstatic dance is almost everything to me. It's my work, it's my passion, it's my way to connect to people. Everything in my work is about dance and music, and about letting people experience what it feels like to become one with yourself. When the dance is right, when the music is right, And bringing this experience to people, that's ecstatic dance for me. Ecstatic dance is about expression in movement. Ecstatic dance is medicine. It is, it's almost everything at the moment. My life became ecstatic dance, and ecstatic dance became my life because I made it my work. That is actually 2 storylines, the beginning of ecstatic dance. When I realized that I wanted to become a DJ, I thought, yeah, you and everybody else. So I went for back to school to take a training in a medical technical profession, and I became a nurse anesthetist. That's the person who helps the anesthesiologist in the operating room. It's really magical work, and I think magic is what really attracts me in the work of ecstatic dance and also trance dance. And after I got into this work, I started working less in the hospital and more as a DJ. Then there's the other storyline. It's the story of the angry woman who found 5 rhythms. I started dancing, and with this dancing I started exploring deeper layers of myself. I connected with my anger, I connected with my sadness, I connected also with love, and I learned to experience and channel universal love. And it was so confusing in the beginning because I didn't even know what was happening. I just started crying. I'm like, what is going on? And then the teacher said, yeah, maybe you are feeling universal love. And this dancing, 5 rhythms, I started dancing trance dance and traveling deep, and I thought like, wow, this is healing me, this is transforming me. I want to bring this to the people. I want people to experience this wonderful feeling in dance and music. And so I started taking trainings in trance dance, teacher trainings. I started exploring more and more different schools of dance, also biodanza. And then Shanto, a guy from Amsterdam, brought ecstatic dance to the Netherlands. And then actually everybody in the Netherlands was like, yes, this is what we were waiting for. This dance without too much guidance and a lot of freedom to express. It exploded. Everywhere in Holland there is ecstatic dance. I think maybe there are 40 ecstatic dances going on in this very small country. And I wanted to. I wanted in. And I started offering myself as a DJ, and in Belgium they took me, and then Utrecht invited me to DJ for them, and they really guided and coached me into developing even more as an ecstatic dance DJ, and how to find the right music and how to find the right feelings and how to connect. And yeah, that's how it started. And now I'm doing ecstatic dance everywhere in the world. The music, wow. That's a super complicated process actually. It has many components. I have been collecting music for a super long time. I go to a music conference every year for professionals in world music and ethnic music. The base of my music is ethnic music or roots music or ancient music or ancestral music, however you want to call it. I like to research it a lot. I'm really getting into European music. I like what is happening in Europe also. Try not to go too far from home, because when I use European music I feel people can feel the roots that they share. I check out labels that I like. Labels send me music, that is really nice. It's just a lot of homework to collect all this music and to research. And then to choose from this big collection that I created, I actually use my gut. When I feel it, I will play it. When the music makes me emotional, I will play it. When it makes me smile or makes me laugh, I will play it. And that's how I select my music. I select it with my body. I will move with it in my room, see if it's working for me movement-wise. And yeah, when I feel it, I will play it. Then the exercises, of course I take inspiration from other people. I go to a lot of workshops. I try to go to a lot of workshops to feed myself, to nourish my soul and my body, but as a bonus I can get inspired by other facilitators, and sometimes they have a nice exercise and I will take elements from that and then maybe transform it a little bit or change it for what I need in my workshops, and then I will use it. But sometimes I wake up in the morning and there's like some silly thing in my head, or whole exercise will come to me actually in a dream, in my morning dreams, and then I have to wake up and quickly write it down because you forget dreams, right? And then I bring it to the dance floor, and it came to me in a dream, and that's amazing. With my music partner Mats Nordheim, from Norway, living in Denmark. I make music together with him. We did some projects for the Womex actually, and we met in Goa. It's a magnet of creative people here. So every once in a while I travel to Denmark, to his studio, and I create music together with him. He's a super good music partner. He has been doing it for 30 years. I will sing and dance and act, make sounds, and he's a wizard, a magician, because he understands me, and then he creates the sound that I am having in my mind. Yeah, so we created some tracks. You can find it on my SoundCloud, on our SoundCloud also, and I realize now that I really miss him and I should go to Denmark again soon because I really want to make more music with him. Yeah, the future of ecstatic dance. I think everybody's gonna be dancing. I really feel there's like a dance revolution going on in the world. People are ready. Our natural state as human beings is as a dancer. Before Christianity or any other religion with just one male god became the dominant religions in the world, people everywhere were dancing, everywhere. In the forests of Europe, in the fields of Europe, in Africa, Asia, the tribal people were dancing for everything. They were dancing for celebration, they were dancing for death, they were dancing for weddings, they were dancing for pain. You still find it in Italy, the tarantella. This is a dance you dance when the spider had bit you, and you dance like crazy till the pain is gone. People were dancing for everything, for healing, for good stuff, for bad stuff. And now all we have left in Europe is celebrational dance or party dance. But people, since the 90s, they are getting more into this tribal feeling. Even a techno party or a house party is a very tribal thing. It's a very tribal feeling to move together to the same beat, like ta 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 ta. And people need it, people want it. And the next step is doing it without drugs and doing it without alcohol. I mean, alcohol is wonderful. It can open up your doors. It can free you from your shyness. But it's just a temporary fix. If you want to truly experience yourself without mask or filters, you can do it without alcohol and without drugs. There's no judgment in the use of it. I think it's a wonderful way to temporarily open the doors to what is possible in the world. But what I love about ecstatic dance is that we do it without, and that it's very real then. And I think the world is ready. After the big festivals and big raves, we are ready to transform and to truly dance all our emotions Now, mostly in ecstatic dance, people dance their happiness, but really, I hope we can dance all our emotions, and I hope everybody will be doing it. And I really feel like we are ready as a humanity to connect to ourselves and our emotions and to other people everywhere worldwide. Dances are starting, and I think this is the future of ecstatic dance, that we all will be doing it at least once a month, just to free yourself from everything.